Once I finally got on top of the Mogollon Rim, the riding was just incredible. It was nice, smooth, flat pine forest. There were basically no rocks, and it was just so good riding. By far the best riding of the trail so far. But unfortunately, I went off trail to go to Sedona, so I only got to ride 10 miles of this nice, easy stuff. But that's okay, because I would rather skip the easy stuff than skip the hard stuff. To get to Sedona, I had to take about 60 miles off trail, but it was mostly downhill and mostly little Forest Service roads with a little bit of paved roads in between. And it was really easy, smooth riding because it was like a 3,000 foot elevation drop, and I got to see some pretty beautiful vistas. So the final stretch into Sedona, I had to take Highway 89, and that was pretty sketchy for a while just because there was tons of traffic and there was basically no shoulder. But after that, it was pretty nice. There was a nice bike lane, and I just took that all the way into the little village of Oak Creek, actually, because that's where I was staying for my warm showers for the evening. Welcome to Red Rock Country! Pizza. Been craving this all day. Climbing out of the Mogollon Rim took like a full extra day than I had planned, so I was just out of food. I was like scraping the bottom of my peanut butter jar just to get anything that was left, and I was completely out when I got into Oak Creek. And then I found this place. It was a little pizza restaurant with like 125 5-star reviews, and it was so good. It totally hit the spot. I got a 16-inch deep dish pizza, and I ate all of it. It's a really nice couple from Sacramento behind me, and they bought me this dessert. Delicious cheesecake. So I'll break my no sugar rule for this. There was a really cool little mountain bike trail that ran all the way from Oak Creek to Sedona, and I rode that all the way up to Sedona. It let me skip like 12 more miles of highway, and it was just a beautiful, scenic little ride.
Hey, I'm Zach. I'm from Dayton, Ohio, and I feel like I'm an adventurer and explorer of self in this beautiful world and galaxy as far out and as far in as I could go. This is my trust poem. I call it Trust Poem. Life is about trust. Getting away from the idea of wanting and needing anything. Trust that I have all I need and more. Trust that God provides and everything unfolds perfectly as it should, even if I don't see it. Trust I'm always in the right place and in the right time. Knowing I'm there always, I look for the signs. Also, knowing what I have isn't even mine, just something I hold on to in this space and time. Borrowing this in this moment, how can I provide to a life that already gives so much, from mental to physical, even spiritual touch. Always looking for new ways to trust and open up. To be more vulnerable is what really opens doors, and to find what resides inside is the strength that we've always had, yet unconsciously hide. So when we find that light that burns so bright, it can illuminate the darkest of nights. And just as much as a gift for self is so for everyone else. So trust what you have to make the steps as you lead by example from right to left, hand in hand across your land to your tribe, community, family, and friends. Trust in this as a new life begins, to live in hope that knows no end. Thank you. Thank you. Well, the greatest thing I could mention to people is that the greatest gift has been given to you, and that's the fact that you're you, and you're here, and you get to experience this beautiful part of you right now. And I think the best gift you can give back to me and everyone around you is to be that best, beautiful you that you've been gifted.
So there's a statue of Merlin outside of this Whole Foods. Only in Sedona. Pretty badass though. So this place is called the Chocolate Tree. It's like an organic place, but they have the best water in town. It's all spring fed. It's a really, really neat place. Beautiful.
So we're taking an RF photograph, computer software program that interfaces with a biofeedback device, and it measures your energy output and converts it into a color image that we can see on the screen. Your root chakra is huge. You are way, way too grounded, or you're so grounded you're happy about it, and that's perfectly fine. Have you been out on the rocks today?
Yeah, I mean, I've been biking from Mexico.
Yeah, okay, so you're firmly connected to the ground.
Yeah.
Your solar plexus, it's your connection to everything outside of you. This looks like a free spirit kind of connection. You don't really need roots too much. You really care for that. You like just kind of being and going, you're aware that there's other outside of you and it's fine that they're there, but you're just going to wave and keep moving. Your sixth chakra is regulation size, nice and purple. That's the shade it should be. Not too reachy, so you're comfortable with your awareness of your intuition, of things outside of you. Your gut feeling is always accurate, and you've probably had that for a very long time. That little wisdom, knowing a little something.
Yeah.
Yep, that's you.
Huh.
So that's beautiful.
Joseph Whitewolf. We're here in Sedona, Arizona. And we just finished, we were up at the medicine wheel having a little time up there. And we're sitting below the Thunder Mountain, having a little time. And now we're here at the stupa. That's a Tibetan temple. And what's here behind us, people come from all over the world just to walk circles around it. It's been filled with many intentions. Those bottom layers, there's guns, rifles, ammunition, sealed in cement, antidote for war. If you can't get out a weapon, you're not going to hurt nobody. Gardening tools. We've got our gardens, we won't starve. And then the prayers. And answers to prayer. So when you're walking, look, the answer's in there. This is amplifying it. Keep walking. It'll come.
Wow.
It'll come.
Wow.
So they call it the Peace Park, but gosh, it's true.
Wow.
It's just a great trail.
That's
Place of
amazing.
peace. And it's a real cool to meet cool people.
Yeah, it is. Can you tell me a little bit about what you do? And
What I do.
yeah.
People travel in to see me if they got some problems and different things like that. So work together and see what we can come up with.
Would you describe yourself as a shaman or a...
People call me shaman, yeah.
Huh.
But the thing with the shamans are, I have a lot of shamans coming to see me, and a lot of healers come to see me. So there's, oh look, the dove went by. So if the bird comes by and it crosses our path, that one's a roaring dove. It speaks. It has a voice, so that would be our message. It says we need to speak up for ourselves.
Wow.
And
Okay.
also too, they're in harmony with each other, sharing their love. So it's about communicating with each other, just like these two.
Okay.
Life is a beautiful gift. So every day you open up that gift and you hold it in your hand, you realize the gift of life is love, but it's the love we have for ourselves. If we accept it, we'll become that gift to others.
Wow.
So self-love, loving ourselves, trying to do the best for what's needed, take care of ourselves. So we're there for other people, just like these two. They're there for each other.
That's wonderful.
That's such a beautiful thing to see.
Becca! This is so good to see you. Hi. Hey.
How's your adventure then?
It's been awesome. Really good to see you. You still got the army?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are awesome.
About the only thing I kept.
Yeah.